A new block game is set to enter the stage, and unsurprisingly, everyone is calling it the Minecraft Killer. But let's be honest, while Hytale is great and has endless potential, it can't do that on its own. Fortunately for them, Minecraft will kill itself. In Minecraft. God, I can't say anything anymore. Over the past decade, we have watched Microsoft slowly discourage creativity and encourage anything that will make them an extra few pennies. It's a bureaucracy now. Every single decision must first go through 1,000 different people before it can get pushed out to the community. And most important of all, these people are money-hungry shareholders who don't give a single fuck about the community. They want anything that will let them scrape your data and wring your pockets clean. This is why new versions are small, and any new mob has to be cute enough to make a plushie out of. The lack of consistent, interesting additions is one thing, but they've treated their creators and entire player base horribly for years. And with a new option on the horizon, Minecraft is going to have to make some changes in order to maintain the status quo. Hytale, on the other hand, could become a massive platform of community creations. The kind of platform where the base game has plenty of people, but the community mods, minigames, and adventure maps have just as much of a player base. Hytale isn't just similar to Minecraft, it's also similar to Fortnite and Roblox, both of which also took a large chunk out of Minecraft's market share, and Hytale could do the same. But if it's going to be the Minecraft killer as everyone wants it to be, it's going to need people to dislike Minecraft. As I said earlier though, Microsoft is kind of helping them out. I personally have always disliked Microsoft since they changed the combat and locked the PvP community in time. But that's not even the beginning of the issue. Some of the things Microsoft has done is downright disgusting. And I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you I know everything about this, because there's a literal class action lawsuit against Minecraft and I'm not a lawyer. So I have linked some helpful videos in the description, and I'll edit in a little graphic so you know which one to click on. Now, let's do a quick round of what Microsoft did wrong. There's probably more, there's most definitely more. Firstly, Mojang has outlawed creators charging for mods on Java to encourage them to go to the Minecraft marketplace on Bedrock. Not only does this discourage modding on Java, but also the marketplace is scum incarnate. They have supported outright theft of intellectual property, all while they take a 60% cut of the income. Yeah, 60%! And that's not even the worst of it. A class action lawsuit has been filed against them for allegedly making illegal changes to the EULA without notifying people, and then, you know, the whole underage gambling problem the game has. These feel like just the tip of the iceberg, but they do a great job of representing how scummy of a company Microsoft is. If you have any other examples, please feel free to enlighten me and the rest of the audience in the comments down below. Hold up, wait a minute, new information has just dropped. And by that, I mean 2 days ago, because I'm out of touch. Mojang is hiring someone new that could lead to devastating consequences. For us at least, Microsoft's wallet is gonna be feeling incredible soon. Their new hire is Katie Scott, former EA developer and most importantly, vice president of Ubisoft, where she oversaw implementing microtransactions, among other things. I have nothing to back up this theory, but I truly believe this could be the beginning of monetization on Java. I know that Mojang has had its eye on Java for years now, because in the shareholders' eyes, it's a money pit. They have to maintain it, and in return, they get nothing. Meanwhile, there's this massive marketplace over on Bedrock, making them constantly aware of how little money Java brings in. I'm not saying they will. Honestly, I just heard about her a few hours ago, and she alone may not be a bad person, but I worry that Mojang is being pressured into hiring people with more experience in monetizing games, and it does seem to be a trend recently. Anyways, this might not be the beginning of Java monetization. I could just be old man yells at cloud again. But Mojang, I have a message for you. If you monetize Java in any way, I will never play your game again, and it won't be just me. Oh my god, this hating on Minecraft segment ran so much longer than I expected. Anyways, if this is the state of Minecraft, what's the up-and-coming competition looking like? Hytale is poised in the perfect position because they seem to truly care about giving their community everything they need to create. Most notably, modding the base game will be easier than ever with the in-game asset editor and a block bench plugin. Hytale encourages people to create however they can and opens the doors for creators to sell their content as well. Additionally, Hytale won't be taking any cut from community creations until at least 2 years after the drop, and even then, they're talking about a really low percentage. They can do all of this because they aren't going to go public as a company, cutting out the bureaucratic issue. This means down the line, when Hytale starts advertising mods, they'll be advertising based on what the best mods are, not based on which ones make them the most money. But ultimately, we need to remember that Hytale is going to be a broken indie game with a lot of promises for greatness. While I personally am willing to be patient and give it a year or two to see if it stands up, I understand that many people are going to drop it after an hour or two of playing. They may come back, but that depends on a lot of factors. The first, of course, depends on Hytale holding up its promise and marketing itself well over the course of the next few years. The main factor is, will Minecraft do a good job of maintaining their player base? Hytale has so much to offer, but it will only be a critical hit to Minecraft if Microsoft doesn't change their trajectory. So why am I making this video? Well, it all started because of this tweet. As someone who has spent the last 2 weeks glazing Hytale and comparing it to Minecraft, I was a bit offended by it, and I'm not the only one. This tweet absolutely blew up. So let me set the record straight for my personal opinions. I'm glazing Hytale and critical of Minecraft not because I think that Minecraft deserves to be killed. I'm doing it because I think it's a very realistic possibility that Hytale will share a large portion of the block game genre in years to come. In addition to that, why is everybody so mad about people comparing the two games? They are both block games. Of course they're gonna be compared. I mean, do you see people saying you can't compare Battlefield and Call of Duty? No, you don't, because that would be stupid. Yes, I know they both aim to achieve different things. Hytale is more focused on RPG aspects, and Minecraft prioritizes sandbox mechanics, but that doesn't mean they can't be compared. In general, humans seem to understand things best when they can contrast it with something similar. Am I unnecessarily cynical of Minecraft? Probably. Personally, I'd argue it's not unnecessary, but I understand why people may say that. Before Hytale was saved, I made beta Minecraft content. I've been pissed at Microsoft for so many years. I mean, I even have a 3-year-old unlisted video titled Microsoft is Killing Minecraft, which is not going public again, don't even ask. So let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. I'm very curious to start a discussion and hear all of your opinions. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and like the video as always, and I'll see you next time.